Right. What's going on in your guys' world? I don't know. I can't believe this fucking world. I don't know. I'm just thinking if some of the things that were going on and it was fucking Biden and this shit was going on, some fucking people would be fucking shooting their lippers off, but there's nothing going on. Like, hey, when Qatar, Roseanne's favorite, they're about purchasing America a $400 million fucking jet. Then Donald gets to fucking keep after his presidency. Now, I just seen a little clip of it. I should go back and listen to more about it. My fucking brain was breaking. They're over there on Saudi right now. I talked about the fucking crown prince earlier. And Trump's over there visiting. $1 trillion investment they're looking for from from Saudi for America. What is going on? Like, shouldn't America be investing in America and not accepting money from other countries? You might show favoritism if they ever get in trouble. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? And hey, we do know it's the American way. If you're gonna do something for somebody, there's got to be something in it for you, right? Oh my, I can't even believe my fucking brain. What, like, what world am I fucking living in? I'm like, I got this Jesse on Fire guy on my TV right now, and I don't mind him to be honest with you. In those years, I do love him. He's all right, and he's like, you realize how bad the fucking Epstein thing was. That's why they're bringing it to us soft and slowly because it's so. No, shut the fuck up, Jesse. We need the fucking truth for once in our fucking lives. We can handle the fucking truth, can't we? Holy smokes. Like, give it to us. We don't want to watch the fucking videos, Bam Bondi. We're not a bunch of fucking sickos. The people who want to know who's on those fucking flight logs and who was there and who's on the fucking videos, that's what we fucking care about. We're tired of not fucking knowing that these fucking guys are like, hey, I'm not saying he's guilty or nothing, but he definitely has photos with him and he got divorced because of them. Bill Gates. You know what I mean? I don't feel good about thinking he's running around on the streets if he was island boy in it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, 80. Oh, open bail at 9 p.m. See there. Hey, bud, she's already 9:30. She's 9:24 here, bud. I don't know if I'll be up that late. Why do you want me to come up? See, tell me how horrible I am. You'll tell me I have demons and I'll say where, and you'll not have an answer, but I'll show you where yours are, and you'll fucking point the finger back at me and not answer my questions, and it just gets all disgusting. It's all like ungodly with you people. I don't know. Like when you're not willing, fucking, I hate to say handle the truth because maybe I don't have the truth, but you guys won't show me where I don't. You know what I mean? Like we're talking about Chef Bondi there. And I have no faith. Like you guys say you're leading the fucking world. And what you're leading the world in is in debt. But don't worry, the Saudi conference has got a cool trill for you. Wow, what an investment in America. Oh, but hey, I do see Don's doing good things. And it looks like I thought, hey, is this on the taxpayer dollar? No, it doesn't look like this drug prescription thing. They're gonna get you guys' drugs taken down. Maybe there's a fucking mental epidemic in the world, and Don wants to make sure you guys are all medified. Who knows? It looks like a good thing to, for people who need medication to stay alive and stuff like that, it's probably a really good thing, but then it takes me back to RFK because he's all champion again. He's looking good, and I'm still like, "Hey, I'm still waiting to hear," like, there's a lot of people putting rumors out on the streets that RFK's a sexual deviant. And he runs around on the street saying, well, he's into Carl Jung. And well, hey, bud, you got to know to hit the darkness. You got to admit your wrongdoings because I don't know. And maybe it's just me. And I wouldn't say this unless I thought it was true because then God would punish me if I was just doing it out of hate or spite. But hey, like gun to the head, anybody's head, I'd want to save them. And they'd be like, hey, Rabbi Shmuley playing for the good team or the bad team. And I'd just say, fucking bad team, no doubt about it. And if I was wrong, oh my goodness, I never would have wanted anybody to have gotten hurt. It was them who hurt them, not me. I just made a choice. You know what I mean? Just I guessed wrong. But just the evidence kind of leads me towards Shmuley being a handler. And we hear about handlers, him and Harvey Pasternak, AD. I made a video about him and Harvey. AC/DC song together, the two of them. But for some reason, it got copyrighted or something. I don't know. But it still got views. I don't know how that works. But anyway, Jay Press has come over here to hail Satan. Well, you hail whoever you want, brother. Don't you want to know about RFK? Is he fucking compromised? Should we know? Like, nobody cares. It's like yesterday's news. There's so much, eh? Just do whatever you want, RFK. You're in a special spot, saying you're gonna do good things. A lot of people had a lot of hopes and dreams in you, but are you compromised? Because even just a little compromised is compromised, and that's with the devil, the devil. AJ Press, the guy you love. You love the devil and his dick, don't you? Are you like one of those homosexual Saint fans? Hey, you all into that stuff? The Nancy Pelosi sex parties? Okay, is an honest man. Well, dude, they're saying he's a sexual deviant. Men, men that look good, hey, when it comes to them looking bad, they'll do whatever the fuck it takes not to look bad because looking good means everything to them. Because if they don't look good and they look bad, let the bad times roll. HA Press, you don't understand this. People are great actors. J Press, I've tried to tell you this, but you're in a movie. You're in a movie and you're supposed to be acting good in order to get the sequel. Hey, the sequel's forever, bud. You gotta learn your lessons and your acting skills here on the earth. And it's not Dagburn acting skills you want, buddy. No. J Press. I'm thinking I'm gonna do you a big favor, but I did this today. I did this for my grandson. He was home today because he's got a rash and there's measles going around and like the granddaughter we gotta work. So we just kind of to stay safe. We kept him home and then got him to the doctor. And anyways, it's probably nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing to worry about. But anyway, so me and the young chap were here today, and he was driving me nuts. Not listening, just being a menace. So I thought, hey, if you can't stay in control, having two different playrooms to have, I'm gonna have to keep my eye on you. So now you're gonna have to hang out with your papa. So what we did was we watched Pinocchio together, Jay Press. I think we need to start out with stuff like that for you. It's got a great story to it, bud. It's like coming to Jesus. Listen, Carl here, he wished upon a star, bud. He wants you to become a real boy, Jay. Yes. And how do we do that, bud? Well, we know that, well, when we lie, our noses grow, right? Not our souls. We can't become real boys with lies, all right? There's repercussions to that. So, and we also learned that, well, people lie to get things from you, you know what I mean? And put you in bad places. And we learned all that stuff in Pinocchio, right? But what else did we learn? When Pinocchio went into Jesus mode, but Jesus mode, imagine Pinocchio, just a wooden puppet, turned into Jesus mode, and he knew what it took to become a real boy. They had to be truthful and not be selfish and do the right things and all that good stuff that Jesus would do, right? Yeah, so he because it was Geppetto's wish upon a star, bud. Remember, oh Carl here, you wished upon a star. And well, he wants you to be a star, Jay Press. He wants you to be a real boy so bad. You know, no, put down your strengths, bud. Hand your brain back over to yourself. And let's play the role of Pinocchio, bud. Take that journey, take that challenge. Hey, hey, I'll be your Geppetto. Hey, buddy, I'll be your Geppetto, eh? I wished upon that star for not just me, bud, for everybody. Remember what I wish for, J Press? What I wish for? The truth. I said, God, send me the truth because stuff doesn't seem right. And what did he send Carl at that time there, J Press? Other than a nightmare. And I'd be Jesus Christ, my friend. And then I took the challenge to find the Christ inside of me so I could advocate for my brother Jesus. Eh? I'm eating a Danish raspberry. How does that make you feel? I don't know, buddy. I got some fucking Mr. Christie's Chips Ahoy, soft and chewies, buddy. And to top it all off, I, and to be honest, I already got into those earlier. I'm a bad Mashiach. I'm gonna have to get my shit together, you know what I mean? But I'm just human right now, and I'm trying to work on my brain and then I'll work on my body, okay? It's more important to be focused on Jesus, not looking good. Right? But I got some heavenly hash ice cream in the on the refrigerator there, AD. I love me some heavenly hash. I love chocolate. Yum yum chocolate. AD. No, Bob, they're the ones I like. That's why I said, hey, I got what I need. Like if you like what you like, that's fine, but don't 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 try and take them away from me. I like them. You can't change that, dude. As much as you want to rule the world, you can't. You got some Donald Trump in you there, fucking Mister. But hey, AD, what is your thoughts on abortion, bud? Let's get her out there. Me being the Mashiach, you know my thoughts, don't you? What do you think, bud? What do you think? I say we play by God's rules, eh? That's what I think. I'm leading up to something because I want your opinion. Because I can't just think that it's something God would want. I'd have to ask others what they think. I try and think the way God would, you know what I mean? Hey, God gave us free will to do what we want, right? But when we do what we want and we're not doing God's will, that's where we get in trouble when we leave here, right? So for me, I'm like, I don't believe in abortions. I really don't. Not at all. Hey, if you can't pay for your own fucking mistakes, that's your fucking problem. Sorry about your fucking luck. Yes, you shouldn't have been fucking around, or you shouldn't have been fucking around. You know what I mean? You don't wanna pay for your mistakes, so you wanna fucking kill your mistake, eh? Instead of fucking suffering through, because sometimes when you suffer through, you find out that your mistakes are the fucking blessing. But, you know what I mean? But this is what brings me to it. I don't know about great cases and stuff like that. I think that there should be things readily available for people so an abortion is never needed and stuff like that, like, to talk to the person, and then if they want a morning after or whatever, like, you know what I mean? I don't think we should restrict people from that. I can't imagine what that would be like as a woman to sit there and look in the face of your attacker, but I also can't see taking a human like, I mean, a baby is gonna be a human life, right? AD. But here's the thing that gets me, is everybody makes it so fucking complicated that in the States, you guys actually have a problem. This is one of my wife's problems with the way you guys got things set up, that in some states, if a woman is already losing or lost a baby, they can't get an abortion. That's ridiculous. If you're putting the woman in harm by not doing it and you can't save the fucking baby, that's a retarded system, wouldn't you say, AD? Like, this is coming from a man of God. Wouldn't you wanna save one of them instead of putting the other one in jeopardy or having them run and jump through fucking hoops and just I don't know. Is that it must be a real problem because I just watched I don't know if it was a TikTok or a YouTube short or something. Old RFK. Is he a sexual deviant? And does he wanna come to the Carl Jung way of fucking waking up? Well, hey, buddy, you gotta face the dark side and you gotta admit shit. And it can't be handled. There's no being handled if you're fucking with God. Like, there's just it's impossible. Dude, face your shit. Face what you did, but who knows if people are lying about RFK being a sexual deviant, well, I guess they're gonna go down and rot now, but you would think Candace Owens, like she said it, she would have it on good authority, right? Did you use a shovel? Huh? No, that's not idiot. I'll pay you $100. Hey, dude, you think you can buy me to get a fucking haircut? Dude, I don't have a Cash App. I have a PayPal. What do you wanna do? PayPal me? Hey, AD. No, bud, I don't want your money. I don't need your money, and when I'm ready for a haircut, well, gosh darn it, I'll just go get one. Hey? It's getting close. It's getting real close. It's getting bad, dude. But I'm Bubble Boy. I don't like to leave the house because then I run into humanoids, and if they annoy me, I tell them, and they don't like it. Hey, you know what I mean? I don't go looking for it, you know what I mean? But, like, going to the church and trying to talk to God at a picnic table so I could listen to the water and the birds chirp, and I was a fucking like, God's people, supposed people are fucking morons. Just dumb as stumps, would just lie, tell somebody not to come around. You won't. You have already been ready, but it'd be out all weekend. You won't. You did drugs on God ground. Dude, you of all people wanna come at me for smoking a joint. Where nobody else is, right? Is that what you wanna do, AD? I mean, your poor children have to inhale your shit in all fucking day long, all night long, depending on how long they're home, right? Or do you got her all siphoned out so none of the smoke gets to the children, eh, bud? Won't you ask my wife where I've ever smoked? Never around my children, you know what I mean? So don't bring me that shit, buddy. 'Cause you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Hey, D, would you go sit out behind a church? I'll show you how far away it was from the church. It's quite a ways away, but you know what I mean. Would you sit back there and have a joint, or would you be like the goody goody two shoes that you are and just follow the rules of men? Eh? Do you think Jesus smokes weed, Carl? I think not. Well, you can think that way. And I heard that King David was a big old pothead. They found his stuff and they found a big pot plant growing out of his head. I don't know if that's true or not. I heard that over on Yinnen's channel. But yeah, bud. Let's talk about that for a second there. And numbnuts. Hey, don't be so sure of yourself. Hey, weren't they saying, wasn't Jesus saying, hey, you guys call me a drunkard and stuff like that? Was there not a point where he said that? Oh, but, but they have found like wine skins and stuff like that from like 2000 years ago, right? Guess what? The wine wasn't made with alcohol. It had mushrooms in it, dude. Can you believe that, InfoWar? You should know that. You're an info warrior. Hey, mushrooms instead of alcohol. Was that their wine, maybe? Jesus never would have did mushrooms, would he have? I don't know, bud. I wasn't there. Were you? Hey? Were you an eyewitness, info warrior? You think you know everything, right? That's like I like, Bishop Marmar, but some of his shit, he could just stick it, you know what I mean? Tattoos are a sin. Where the fuck does it say that? In Leviticus. Well, I guess you in the fucking world better start fucking following Leviticus, 'cause you're fucking following the wrong thing, dum dum. I like Marmar. He's not a dum dum. He follows Christ, but hey, like hey, Marmar, you are smart enough to know that, hey, she gives us 10 commandments. Then she says, follow the guy coming. And then, well, the guy comes, and that's what we're supposed to follow the word of God, the words of men. Men's words. These did not come out of God's lips. There are words that came out of God's lips, well, his son's lips, and he was sent by the Father, so he was speaking for the Father. So I would say that the red stuff comes from the lips of the Father. That's the stuff you should be following. None of it is like, hey, I don't know. Like I said, it's that native stuff that fucks my brain up, though. They're all into tattoo. They were into tattooing and shit like that. You know what I mean? And basically doing the same things that Jesus was asking for. The seven. They were all kind of encompassing in the 10, and we just I don't know. It's weird, Tyler, right? Carl is the Canadian Ned Flanders. Okay, bud. Whatever. The Sims. You're caught in the Simpsons episode there, Tyler. You're playing a real fucking idiot. You're a clown. I wish you could see. I wish you could see how stupid you are, dude. Like, honestly, this is sickening. Like, what do you think about Saudi Arabia fucking giving America $1 trillion? You know what I mean? Why doesn't America go and fucking find all the lost money from the Pentagon? Like, you guys gotta be up to fucking, like, many trillions. Like, just 2.2 trillion before those buildings blew up. Can you imagine that? You know what I mean? But America's the best country in the world, you know what I mean? Yeah, where its government steals from its own fucking people. If the money went missing, somebody stole it. They used it for other things than what they wanted to tell you it was for. They probably didn't put it in their pockets. They went and spent it on probably like little, like maybe they're making spaceships. Eh? Maybe they're making spaceships, and that's why they always need to steal money. Eh? Spaceships or underground castles for the rich and the famous, eh? Underground. Oh, so they can have their ballroom dancing still, all underground, just in case something was coming to annihilate you, Info Warrior. They don't care about you. They don't want to tell you. They're just going to use your tax dollars to do it. And if you want to see it, go watch it on Tucker Carlson. It's a possibility there, Bucko Juice. Hey? Bucko Juice. Mhm. Ned, 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 how's it going? I haven't seen you for a while there, you little dustbin. Hey, did you go check into Ned's atomic dustbin or what? What'd you think of him, Ned? Hey, let's go through your guys' stuff here. Thou shalt not smoke thy devil's lettuce on church property. Well, Info Warrior, uh, my father owns all of it. So, I'll do what I want, when I want, how I want, as long as I'm not hurting anybody there, Bucko Juice. But you want to somehow think that I'm hurting people, destroying the church. Listen, the church is not the church. It's church is not what you've been led to believe that the church is. And I can prove it to you, Info Warrior, because you want to spread nonsense and you guys don't even know your own shit. And me, I'm just fucking new to this. I'm not even fucking right enough in the brain to read the fucking Bible. But this is what I do know, sweetheart. I am the church, bitch. And you can knock all you want, and you can't come in until you get yourselves right. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to explain a little something to you right now, Dad. Something maybe you're not aware of. In the Bible, the Greek word ecclesia, often translated as church, originally referred to as an assembly or gathering of people. It can also mean universal body of believers in Christ rather than a specific building. But here, it gets deeper. The word translated church in English Bible, ecclesia, this word is Greek words kalo, to call, with the prefix ek out. Thus, the word means the called out ones. The called out ones by God. We are the fucking church. We are the church. The ones who really fucking love Jesus, not the clowns who fucking pretend to give you bubblegum Jesus and let you fucking be a bunch of fucking sinning morons. It's not that hard. They tell you this and this and this is a sin. Follow the 10 fucking commandments, you fucking dummy, J Press. It's not that hard, but you got to comprehend the 10 commandments, and we don't care. We like, do you, when you look at Jesus's parables, do you think about them? Do you like, because I think that's why he said that to his disciples. He gave them like parables and stuff like that. Is because I think he'd already given them the lessons and he wanted them to come back to him and maybe kind of figure out what he'd said and like things like, what do you think, Jay Press? There's that thing in the Bible where Jesus says, "Give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and give to God what is God's." What do you think that parable means, bud? Or that means? do you think it means just give Caesar whatever he wants? I don't know. I don't know. What is Caesar's? What really belongs to Caesar? But before we do that, before we think of Caesar, we should always think of God because we should always have God first, right? What does God want from us? He wants our lives, right? He wants us to live through him or do his will through his son, right? Like, no one owns you. Caesar really doesn't, you don't owe Caesar anything. You don't, but give your life to God and give to Caesar whatever Caesar wants because everybody else is weak. But until you build that body of Christ and everybody agrees that Caesar don't deserve shit because he don't fucking own us and we're not his slaves, then Caesar don't get nothing because now Caesar don't have the power that he thought he did. You know, I mean, we got our own power back, eh, Jay Press? I'm God's favorite child, Carl. Well, what are you doing for God there, Info Warrior? You know what I mean? Fierce favorite. I don't think he has favorites. That's the thing. I think he loves us all the same, but there's just some of us that work harder for his love than others. You know what I mean? And I want his love real bad, Info Warrior, way more than you do. I don't want to get caught in your trap, but you know what I mean? If I look over and I knew what you looked like, and I seen you in the same line as me, I'd start fucking checking myself. Huh? What did I do wrong? Oh, damn. Oh my God, is there something I can do? Like, I try to make it. Can you let me know where I made a mistake? You know, I do some heavy praying. Look at me, I'm chosen. Well, Tyler, I don't know if you know this or not. I always try and tell you you're chosen, bud. You just don't comprehend this, bud. I'm no more special than you are, dude. You know what I mean? But you got to know you're special. You got to know that you're chosen. You got to act chosen. You got to know that. Well, Tyler, you are a Mashiach, bud. You have her in you, but you got to dig deep for her. You know what I mean? Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on, Tyler. I come on here and I want to talk about stuff, and then I get caught in the comment section. It's just the fucking goes downhill from there. And then I just spend my fucking time, and it's just, oh, you guys, little me. Oh, we got little me in the house. I am a clown bot. I'm a Heyoka. Did you ever Google that shit? What's a real Heyoka bot? The one that narcissists fear. The greatest of impasse. Little me. You're not so tough. We're gonna find that out. You're gonna make plenty of videos. Yay. I didn't know that was real. Please love me, Carl. And I'm gonna be like, hey, little me, he don't need to talk anymore. I love you, but you gotta go away, bud. You need plenty of time to talk it. I love you, and I know you're gonna get through this. And the best way to do it is by yourself, for yourself, Christ. Hey, little me, are you interested in coming into Christ? You want to join Christ Club, bud? There's only two simple rules, bud. We like to keep her fucking nice and clean over here in Christ Club, but nobody wants to join because you got to follow the first rule. What's the first rule? Hey, little me. We follow no men in Christ Club. It's Christ we follow. Hey. Oh, shoddy. What's the word turd? Well, shoddy. We go through this every day, bud. Bird is not the word. Turd is what Bill Gates is, and truth is the word. You know what I mean? Or you can use Jesus Christ in the circumstance. You know what I mean? I think that the logos, the logos, the logos, the thing that blocks you from God, or opens up its gate for God, the truth. Were you in it? Or did you just not give a fuck or care? What else were we gonna talk about? Ugh. Like, is there anything you want to talk about it for? Dance for us, sissy boy, says Ned. Did you just say you are gay for God? Well, I am gay for God, bud. Like, really gay. Like, super gay for God. Now, do you know what gay means, bud? You can say it means homosexual all you want, but it has a meaning. And it means happy, joyous. I'm happy for God. I'm not the homosexual for God. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're trying to get at there, brother. Like, you guys are fixated on sexuality, and it's kind of disturbing, Ned. You know what I mean? Like, you do your own thing, bud, but you're kind of weird. Always digging into people's sexuality and wanting them gay, eh? Mm, I'm on here every day from 11 to 3 fighting against the elites, Carl. Well, then let me know where I'm wrong, Info Warrior, because you're over here being a dipshit, or is it just the fact that I say I'm the Mashiach? Hey, what information am I spreading out that's misinformation, dipshit? Hey, hey, is there something wrong with your unintelligence agencies? Hey, should they be in fucking jail for treason? There's like 51, 52 of them that signed off on a laptop that was fucking real. And nobody in this fucking universe knows that they should be in fucking jail because they changed the results of an election, possibly. Like, that's bad. And these fucktards get to walk free and nothing happens to them. That's on you guys. You allow that. Not them letting it happen. You guys just, you know what I mean? Hey, sure, we'll buy into the fact that Jelaine and fucking Epstein himself were the only two involved in the whole ring. It should have taken a couple days when they weren't handing over the flight logs to say, "Hey, you guys don't hand over the flight logs, you're fucking dirty. Get the flight logs to the people." So we know who we're dealing with in this world, because if it's the richest, elitist of people and they're willing to do this to children, what they would they be willing to do to adults? Hey, Infowar, you know that Bill Gates wants fucking depopulation, right? He comes out and clearly says it. It's not like I'm fucking making shit up, dude. Like, hey, fuck. Every humanitarian effort he puts into, he's got the fucking cure on the other side to make more money. In what world did like I'm so sick and tired of fucking listening about Bill Gates being a fucking humanitarian. I am about fucking done with it. I'm so sick of you people not wanting to deal with fucking people like this. It's fucking gross. He's such a smug, just right in your face, fucking just Info Warrior. Let me know about this one, brother. What do you think about this? Have you seen that little TikToker with the Chinese guy on there warning America? Hey, you guys need a revolution. Like, do you think that gets out on fucking purpose or what? Hey, stir you fellers up, want a revolution because old China boy's telling you guys that, well, You guys gave all your jobs to us, and look at us, we're flourishing. Just to rile yous up. But it's true, it's not that they're flourishing. They're fucking your shit up with your shit. Can you imagine that? Fucking you up with your own shit. They own everything, dude. What don't they own around? You know what I mean? Can't figure it out. You need a revolution, but you need a brain revolution. All you need to do is say, no, we want the information there, buck chows, all coming together after one person using X. That's it. That's it. It's that fucking simple. You get everybody to ask Bill Gates what the fuck about Epstein. Let's have an interview. I don't need to do the interview. Maybe you could do Whitney Webb. Maybe you could find her. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe fucking society could let her feel fucking that nobody's gonna hurt her if fucking she did it, or somebody else that knows a bunch about fucking Bill who would have questions because if fucking Bill's not guilty of anything, we fucking talk, right? You guys don't see shit though. Jay Press, you preach while you're high. Dude, why would I lie? Of course I'm high. Do you know what it's like living in this world of fucking stupidity? I told you the situation that I'm in. Yeah, I need something to calm me the fuck down, and it brings me closer to God. Whether you believe it or not is on you. Where do I speak ill or want anybody hurt or I want something from you, Jay Press? I don't want anything from you, bud. I'm not chasing you around, you know what I mean? I only want you to come to God, but you can't figure that out because you're a knothead. Only beer only beer can help, Carl. Well, go ahead and drink your beer, bud. I'm not into alcohol. Do your thing. Fuck. Do you know the 10 crack commandments? No, I don't, Shotty. I don't know the 10 crack commandments. You don't even have to know the 10 commandments. You can sum it up easily with the truth. So if you're living in the truth, you're following the 10 commandments, and you're not trying to hurt anybody. And you're doing the will of God. It's not fucking easy. Don't do your own will, or you'll never get through it. You'll never truly be with God if you're doing your own will. If you feel comfortable with Jesus, I don't know what to tell you. I don't. Get a move on, motherfucker. Be a good little advocate. You're the Mashiach. You can do it. I hope he's coming. Oh, I hope he's coming. I want to go home. You know that? Do you smoke weed? Yeah, I do. I do smoke weed. Yep, yep, yep. People can say whatever they want. I don't suggest people smoke weed unless they know what they're doing right now. Watch what you got putting in your head, because I don't know about you, but I get more creative with my thoughts when I'm on weed, and that's probably like for most people, right? So if you're putting bad shit into your brain, like some fucking bad music, you know what I mean? It's probably not good. Or listen to the idiots like the Paul brothers or something like that. That'll probably twist your brain. I can't imagine they're leading the youth. This is how you want to act. Be rich and famous. Be a retard. Like, I don't know if you guys seen that Mike Tyson fight with Jake. I was like, when they showed his ass on TV, I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what is going on with fucking Mike Tyson? This is all sorts of wrong. Like, oh man. Bye. I just eat my life away. Yeah. 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 The Mashiach don't eat good. He gets bad at I love ice cream. Chocolate ice heavenly hash ice cream. I love it. Rocky Road ice cream. Peanut butter chocolate ice cream. I got some of that in the freezer too. Peanut butter and chocolate. I'm just a normal human being here to be a messenger of God to show you that if I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm a fucking dumbass. But with a little common sense, you can come to Jesus. And you won't want to let the pedophiles rule the world. You'll want to ask Donald Trump, hey, this Saudi thing, we don't really want their money in our country, do we? They, they might want favors or something like, hey, we don't think it's a good idea that you guys, like, that's a fucking pretty expensive, like, hey, Qatar, but I'm like, what is going on? What is going what do you think the big announcement's going to be with Carney and Trump? Earth shattering. That was coming in the days. And it's been tomorrow will be days, I think. Or did they already announce it and I missed it? It better not be the fucking Commonwealth thing, joining the fucking kingship over there, right? What do you think about that? Right? Okay. Donald Trump and the king. Like, I'm sorry. If you guys can't figure out that they're a bunch of pedophiles, like Andy, like, hey, I've always thought Andy was a pedophile, but then, hey, then when O'Keefe showed that video, I was like, yeah, that's pretty solid evidence. But she's no longer with us, right? She decided to hate herself and go crazy. And it's funny how people go crazy who start talking. It's kinda like Kanye, like, what's he doing hanging out with P. Diddy now? Like, I keep saying this, but before he's like, Jay-Z and P. Diddy are feds. Like, I know I seen an interview with Marilyn Manson where he said the CIA or something like that approached him for a job because he had some special talent where he could read a room or something like that. It is a gift, eh? Any Donald Trump fans in here? I used to be. Not so very long ago. But old Mega Red there, he's an idiot. Old Tax, he's dumb, dumb as mud. He showed this video about Donald Trump talking about how you gotta be a monster to be in business. You know what I mean? And he even tells you right in there, these are not the best people in the world. They're just driven with an instinct. And I'm like, hey to tell them right to their face, Don. And sometimes you gotta judge people by their friends, and well, Don likes to throw around good man a lot. Well, how's Vince McMahon? Is he a good man? Would he shit on another man? We know he shit on a woman. But hey, we never let him pay for all those fucking like. Hey, there was Ring Boy stories with Pat Patterson, and no way that ever happened. And then I can't believe it. But everything is celebrating Pat Patterson coming out of being gay on fucking WWE. Meanwhile, he's probably laid a fucking just a path of fucking this destruction. Just, I mean, there was people saying it, but. Nobody wanted to listen. Hey, there's people willing to go on fucking Phil Donahue for it. I don't know. Bruno Sammartino, he was telling people, like, superstar Billy Graham, wasn't he trying to fucking steroids and meanwhile, all fake, eh? Can you imagine? Old Hulkster sitting there telling kids to eat their vitamins and he can be big and strong just like him. And he's not even big and strong. He's like, I need a little help from my friend. I can't look this good by myself. I need Satan. I need to trick and fool you all. And then tell you to, well, not do the things that I'm doing. Just eat your vitamins and you'll be good and big and strong. Hypocrite! Big Hulkster fan anymore, you know what I mean? But then again, he says he's a man of Jesus. I don't know how you claim to be a man of Jesus and right afterwards marry a Scientologist. It just fucking baby. But then again, anybody watch Candace today? Jay Price, you watch Candace today? Oh, Ian Carroll was on there, eh? Yep. Talking about Diddy. One of the witnesses didn't show up for court. They gone AWOL, eh? Like they could end it all. The world could fucking know. But nobody wants to fucking be, nobody wants the truth. Someone needs to stand up and say, Justin Bieber, you need to do this so nobody else gets hurt. We need the names of fucking people who are doing this. If you were involved in the fucking things that people think that you are, people already think this shit happened to you. So get it off your fucking chest, bro. You know what I mean? You can't come to Jesus if you're holding that in because you're letting a fucking man defile you and he's just gonna hurt others. Or there's others involved. Like he's gotta know, you know what I mean? But then again, if there's nothing, then he should be standing by P. Diddy's side saying, hey, people are saying that this happened to me and it didn't. So maybe, maybe there's an Epstein thing going on, right? Not an Epstein, a Weinstein, a Weinstein thing going on right now. What do you guys think? Who knows what's going on in this world? I would. Fuck. I tell you guys all the time. I would love it if God would just tear open the sky and just say, "Hey, everybody." You know what I mean? Would not many people wonder and like go like, "Fuck, should we try and figure out what the fuck we're supposed to be doing? Should we come together and try and figure it out? Are these fuck stains in charge keeping us, well, grounded? You know what I mean? Are they making sure we never get charged up enough to leave this place? They want you to keep you here? So, so many deceivers. Like I say, I keep going back to it all the time. But when you think about it, like prosperity teachers, that's got to be bad news. That's got to be bad news. If you're involved anywhere near that, you're bad news. If you're given, taken, either way, you're a fucking victim of yourself. And then you got the Joels, like there's so many of them. Todd White, there's like Benny Hinn, there's like see, imagine if everybody who ever fucking lied upon God I'd fucking get a wake up call and fucking. Could you imagine the internet? It'd be going nuts if God actually, hey, anybody who fucking spoke on me and really wasn't me, yeah, you might want to tell the people. I wonder how many dipshits. How many chosen ones would be coming in going, "I made shit up. I made shit up. I made shit up. Please forgive me. Please forgive me." You wouldn't catch me doing her. I'd be like, "Hey, pops, I'm down here. I'm trying, bud. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But hey, if I'm wrong, these guys fucked me up and made me crazy. I think I have the proof, Dad." Anyways, who knows? Maybe God will hate me. Certainly not what I'm striving for. I'd be certainly disappointed. All this work for nothing. And trying to think that I'm helping, and well, I was only hurting myself by being brave and strong and trying to do the right things. When things look bleak, I still keep going. I let them spit on me, lie on me, do whatever you want. You guys get to tell everybody I touch my children or I'm a threat to other children. You threatened to call the hospital on me and get a 5150 on me. And oh, Jonathan. Yeah, I'm on that, bud. How many times we got this conversation, bud? What kind of stir stick did you use for your drink today, bud? Was she wasting something? I don't know, dude. What is wrong with you, Jonathan? I noticed you were whining about, did you want to hang out with somebody and your little group told you you shouldn't be hanging out with them? Is that what happened to you, little buddy? And then you were like, I'm going to take a stand and I'm going to tell everybody, oh, I can like whoever I want to like. Hey, Jonathan, you don't like yourself, buddy. You better start liking yourself. And that's probably by getting away from little groups. Oh, that's Jordan Evans. Jordan, I thought it was my buddy Jonathan. I'm sorry, Jordan. I don't know you. I don't know you, do I, Jordan? Hey, what makes you special, Jordan? Hey, you ever done drugs before? I haven't. Whitney 2.0. What's going on here? Not much. I've been sidetracked from the comment section and now I don't know what I wanted to talk about. But it's almost time. It's almost that hour. Yeah, you know me. I remember you from TikTok. Okay, Jordan. You remember me from TikTok. What I do on TikTok to you? Hey, what did I do to you on TikTok? How'd you find me over here on YouTube? On the TikTok. I don't show people my YouTube on my TikTok. But hey, what video did you like of mine on TikTok that brought you over to my YouTube? Hey, which one was it? Hey, what got you intrigued to come over to this channel? Hey, maybe we can talk about those issues, eh? I found out today my great grandma's name was Mashiach. Mashiach? Oh, that's a cool name. Mashiach. Kind of like the Mashiach. Maybe it's a female version of Mashiach. She probably was a Mashiach. You know what I mean? Who knows? We don't know how they were really living back then. We just told how they were, but who knows? I don't know. I think society slipped from when it had like I don't know. I don't remember people being this stupid way back when. You know what I mean? I think what it is, Gen X fucked this shit up. We fucked her up, and we got to fix her. We got to come together and fix this because I think we fucked it up. Because I think because we didn't get the love that we fucking maybe needed as children or something, we as parents have overcompensated and fucking made the biggest narcissistic motherfuckers you could ever possibly build. You know what I mean? It's not just the Gen Xers. It's I don't know. Fuck. This is we fucked ourselves. We out of love and compassion and stupidity. Have decided to take on roles that where we don't use our brains and we just fucking I don't know. I don't know how you people do it. I don't know how you don't see the evil. It's because the evil is you. Nobody wants to see the evil in them, and it's just the fuck it's hard to fucking tell people, "Hey, bud, if, Bill Gates if you tell me you think he's a bad dude and you think that he hurts kids, it's your responsibility as an adult to at least spread the word, you know what I mean? Spread the truth of what you think it is, but hey, humble yourself if Bill turns out to be a good guy. I don't think there's any humbling other than on Bill's side. I think he has to submit himself to Jesus and admit that he made a mistake with Satan, and then now he wants to join the good team. But in order to join the good team, he needs some alone time by himself in a jail cell. But here's the great part. The punishment should always kind of fit the crime as long as there's no violence involved, you know what I mean? Like, they want what they want for you guys, they should get back, you know what I mean? I don't mean death or anything like that because I do want depopulation. I don't want the elite dirtbags depopulated. I think if we make them our reality TV show the way they do for us, you know what I mean? We can have, like, you know, people can make, anyways, you know, I could go through the whole hoopla there, but we're related to Jesus. He was back when, well, that's the thing. When do we know when people were godly? They weren't when Jesus was here. He told everybody. That's the thing we don't get. We all like to think that we're with God, but when Jesus came back then, he's like, uh, oh, Satan, he's the father of this world. You know what I mean? And until you guys find your own fucking power and you know that you're God's, you know what I mean? You will do greater than I. If you put your heart, soul, and mind on me, I'll get you through her. I don't know. I don't know. Based on my experience with God, it's pretty simple. I think I'm here to simplify things. I think that's what Jesus was trying to do too. It was pretty simple. He told those fucking everybody, you guys follow the commandments of men. You guys don't even follow God's commandments. You're so silly. And then you add all this other shit up. You just keep like Leviticus. Who follows Leviticus? But you're gonna sit there and tell people not to get tattoos based on Leviticus. Like it according to any Christian who thinks that this is the word of God, you better you better fucking follow everything to the fucking word. Because if this is the word of God, you better fucking know this inside and out, or you can't go to heaven. But I would suggest fucking searching for Jesus rather than the fucking words of men. I'd find the word of God. But like the Christians like to go to the fucking King James Bible, straight from Kenneth Copeland fucking ministries. So there's evil in my Bible right there. But you say to a Christian, hey, King James doesn't seem like a very godly man. Have you ever looked into him? You guys are very fond of his Bible, but have you ever actually looked into what he stood for? Well, no. It's the word of God. It's the way it's I think it's the way it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a warning, like Jesus said, "Hey, why are you guys following fucking commandments of men? You guys are following what's written down by fucking men." When, hey, like, the Ten Commandments are right there, like, what gets you to heaven? Probably following the commandments. What else do you need? We're looking for more. No, men are fucking blocking people from God because they make it complicated. But then again, It's hard for a pimp out on the streets these days, I guess. I'm not what people would expect from God. But yeah, I'm what people need from God because I'm willing to say the truth or what I think it is. And if I'm wrong, I'll look you right straight in the face and I'll apologize and say, "Hey, I was wrong. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I don't like to be wrong. And I don't like to talk shit, but I don't like Satan running rampant either. So if I don't start asking questions about bad people, they're just going to keep ruling us. And I don't like it. And I know there's bad people out there. Like like Klaus Schwab, he's not good neither. I'll leave you guys with this. This is how fucking bad my country is and how much of a joke Mark Carney is. When Justin Trudeau was prime minister, his little side chick there, Chrystia Freeland, who was our finance minister. Well, she financially fucked us. She's no fucking good. She sucked at her job. And well, she sucked so fucking bad, she thought she'd try and run for prime minister. It really didn't go well for her. But, anyways, she works for the WEF, straight up. Right on the website, board of directors, whatever the fuck that is. She's a high up. Anyway, she wrote a book about how the elites will fucking rule and run the world. We still can't figure it out over here in Canada. But she also was George Soros's fucking girly girl, you know what I mean? She wrote books and was his something or other, something to do with George, anyways. And Mark Carney just kept her in the fucking cabinet. Just give her another big title. I can't remember what it is, but like what a fucking like Canada, wake the fuck up. Just because something looks pretty and looks I'm not talking about Chrystia Freeland. I'm talking about Mark Carney because on Chrystia Freeland. I mean, if you want to look bitch, which I mean, like I hate the stereotype, but like, hey, if you were to think witch, like Chrystia Freeland, like her face and everything, just fucking, it's just right there. Like, you can't help it, you know what I mean? But that's us in Canada. Hey, hey, Klaus Schwab says, "Hey, we've penetrated three-quarters of your fucking Canadian cabinet. And while your finance minister, the one looking after all your money, hey, she works for us. Penetrated. Not only by me, but George Soros and the rest of the crew. Carl for minister. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, that's a shitty job. You can't make everybody happy. And I'm not willing to try. Maybe that's why I should. No, there's much smarter people out there that are more fucking able to fucking be prime minister. Who understand, like, I tell you guys, like, I think I do understand a lot. Like, I try and tell you guys, they're trying to fucking make you guys sound like victims over there. From Canada. And I'm telling you guys, we fucking listen, we fucking buy your shit. We have all your guys' companies in our fucking country. Like my father-in-law, he worked his whole life at Kellogg's plant. You know what I mean? An American company. And there's plants in the States and there's plants in Canada and you know what I mean? And I don't see anything wrong with that. I I would rather see more Canadian fucking companies doing cereal because I don't think Kellogg's is fucking making good shit anymore, or if they ever were. I heard that they have to the cinnamon, they have to fucking wear like whole respirators. And then you're thinking to yourself, fuck, if the kids are eating this and they have to, anyways. But, yeah, but I'm just trying to make a point. Like, I was in the auto industry, and that's why when Trump starts talking, I'm like, what the fuck are you even talking? Like, I know how it works, right? I worked at a plant that supplied plants in Canada and also, mostly in the States, a lot in the States, and, you know what I mean? And I'll tell you what, I've had a lot of brand new vehicles, well, just in the time that I've been with my wife, and we have all I think every fucking vehicle we have bought has been fucking made in the US of A. Like, I'm okay. I think your car companies are fucking garbage shit. They keep us down on the fucking ground. They fucking don't know what the fuck they're doing. And so, I'd rather see something different. But like, hey, fuck, when I got with my wife, I know it's not an American fucking brand car, but I had a brand new Tiburon at the time, a Hyundai Tiburon. And I believe those are made in America. I can't remember exactly where, but the South Carolina or I can't remember. Anyways, I had that, and then I got with my wife, and she had a Chevrolet Sunfire at the time. I can't remember if it was newer or not, but the Tiburon was brand new. And we traded those 2 vehicles in, and we got a Chevy minivan that was made in America. And what else? Then we went and well, I love that Tiburon so much, I went and bought another one, a brand spanking new one. And then we bought her, what oh, Hyundai, oh, man. The one I did the Dukes of Hazzard in, Santa Fe. Santa Fe. Then we bought I bought the what was that car? I had a Dodge for a little while, and it was American, and then we got we have 2 Jeeps right now. Then we got that Jeep, and then we got the new Jeep, all American made, all bought by Canadians. You know what I mean? You guys don't wanna share in making cars, but, hey, if we become the 51st state, are we allowed to help make the cars then? Then it's alright? Like, I don't know. And he tries to sell you guys on, "You have to defend us." Don't defend us. We don't want your fucking defending. Take your fucking military and keep it to yourselves. You know what I mean? I don't even want us to have a military. But hey, the UN's a big joke, that's why, that's why. I don't trust them. They had Ghislaine Maxwell there as a speaker 9 fucking times. 9 of them. Ghislaine those motherfuckers in the United Nations probably ain't too good. They probably knew who Virgin Lane was, and we can't ask questions. "Hey, why'd you guys have Ghislaine so often? What was special about what did you see? Who invited Ghislaine, and what did you see so special about her?" Well, let's start putting the puzzle pieces together, but we can't. Holy smokes. Whitney's got a lot. We can live without authority. Well, I totally agree, Whitney. We don't need anybody to rule us. We just need to follow the rules. You know what I mean? Like a police force would be back, to not do what they're trained to do, but let them use their own instinct and try and figure out what the fuck's going on for themselves and not take a fucking protocol. You know what I mean? Hey, we're gonna train you to be fucking stupid. Hey, when you see a man go into a little girl's bathroom, you just know that if you say anything, you'll lose your fucking job, meathead. So don't do anything. And if anybody complains about that man in that bathroom, well, it's your job. Bash his fucking head in. I don't think they'll do that, but you know what I mean. It's just kinda it's kinda sickening. Like, when I heard that there was a trans woman in fucking the Windsor police, and the women didn't want him in the change room or the washroom with them, and they were told, like, "Hey, you got a problem, you're not might not have a job." Anybody who wants to compl like that, why are the police not all banding together for the women and saying, "Hey, you threatened one of us, you're threatening all of us." And we rather pick the you should be picking to do the right thing, but anyways, we don't do that. Canada sold all its gold. Well, that wouldn't surprise me. Somebody stole a whole bunch of gold out of a fucking airport or something. This is no lie. Whole shit ton of gold, and he gets off on bail or something like that. What world are we living in? You know what I mean? Like, I say speedy trial, but if you know we finally anyways. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do to the world. That's why your enemies are all going gold backed, right? So they can convince you guys you're poor. Your dollar's not worth nothing. Oh no, you just got George Soros right in the brain. They made you think something that's not real. Huh. What is gold anyways? Do you really ask yourself that? What is gold? Who fucking cares? Why do we care so much about gold? Because we're taught to. It has no more special purpose than anything else. Like, fuck, you could have picked a quartz rock and fucking gave it fucking I don't know. I don't know. I don't buy into the bullshit. Gee, miss the old Canadian flag. Um, no, the Canadian flag still. I wear one as a cape for Captain Common Sense, but I don't know. It seems futile at this moment. Maybe Canada will rise again in Christ and to the will of God. And Billy Graham will have been right. He is a prophet. I'm just not pushing anybody else's shit no more. I always try. I always try and strive to fucking. Oh man, that's where I always fuck up. Try to bring others into your dream and fucking they didn't want any part of it. I should try and get a hold of somebody, see if we can do a movie about this, even if it isn't real. Even if I'm not the Messiah, I believe it. Make a movie about the little man who thought he could, willing to fight the world, all the trolls of YouTube, to do right by the world. Whitney, Alberta is not escape. We're not coming to America. We're not doing it. We don't want to be Americans. We don't. You guys can keep your Donald Trump to yourselves. We don't want him. He's a nasty little narcissist. We don't want him. Keep him to yourselves. If you think he's doing a great job, and I'll think that way. But don't ignore the little things because those little things will tell you a lot about a person. Because when a lot of little things build up, they'll tell you a whole lot. And I'll tell you right now, Donald Trump's sliding high with Satan. And I'd love for you to show me where I'm wrong. But the things he does, and no one cares. And he just slides it off, and no one fucking cares. Like, you can't tell people to buy American and then go and buy a fucking Bible from China and sell it to Americans because you can make a profit. He did that with tons of things. His tie, bragging about fucking how we need to get back to America. That was on David Letterman. And then fucking right in front of everybody, he looks like a fucking idiot, but nobody remembers. Because in order to be good at the art of the deal, you gotta be a talker. You gotta be a talker. Hey? The only problem is you can be a talker all you want on this earth. When you gotta go talk to God, that's when you gotta face yourself. And if you can't face yourself, you're in big trouble. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Oh, fuck. Like I did like so much. You wanna be? No, I don't wanna be an American. I don't wanna be a Canadian. I in fact don't even wanna be on the earth. I don't even wanna be an earthling. They're stupid. I'm tired and I just want to go home. I fucking hate it here. I do. It's so twisted and nobody sees it. It's disgusting. It's fucking, but hey, in the name of God, I will always continue and never quit and never let you people let me down. No way. No way. The whole world can come against me and I'll stand tall for God. No way will I end up being a coward like everybody else is willing to do. Well, Whitney, don't pray for me because I won't pray for you because it'll do no fucking good. You want to talk to God? You pray for yourself. You know what I mean? I do find in my praying. I think I got a pretty good connection, but you guys have a good day.